hands. You will be the all-important first attack wave, which we will call Operation Human Shield.
Hey, wait a minute.
Now keep in mind, Operation Human Shield will suffer heavy losses. Battalion 14? Right, you are Operation Get Behind the Darkies. You will follow Battalion 5 here, and try not to get killed, for God's sake. Are there any questions, men? Yes, soldier.
Have you...
All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect of Yasharallah. Okay? Shalom to the women and to the children who watch and who learn as well. Now, it's, this is it's saddening, all right, but it must go on. The show must go on, man. Listen, we warned. I've been out on the highways and byways through videos, all right, and we have warned you Jakes, okay, that those of you who are fighting, okay, in this man's, and if they send you over in that direction, okay, you're not going to come home. And so these women, all right, this gentleman, and they gave up the ultimate sacrifice, man. Okay, they paid the ultimate sacrifice for this man, all right. And there were more people injured, but Jake lost their life. Okay. And now, okay, they're saying that, Biden may do this. I mean, they're not going to do nothing, man. Okay. Maybe put some sanctions. Okay. Maybe, they may drop some bombs. Okay. But, hey, we warned you Jakes, man, okay? Now, it's not that we are making, jokes, making fun. This is not a aha moment, okay? Even though, you people, when you see something, you hear something about the Hebrew Israelites, it's a aha moment for you. We're not, this is sad. And it's sad because these people were warned, okay? And it's not just going to be them, okay? Now, we've been warning about the mark of the beast for years. We've been warning about this thing, all right? One second. Okay. Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Okay. So, there's a newspaper, all right, by the Nation of Islam, all right. It's called, the Final Call, okay, the Final Call newspaper, and on the front of that, you know, those words, the Final Call, you have a trumpet being blown, okay, and we are that trumpet, okay, the men that you see teaching this word in truth and in sincerity, okay, bringing it to you. We're not here. This is not entertainment hour, okay? This is not entertainment hour. We are that trumpet, and we've been blowing this trumpet, some for 40 years, some for 30, 20, okay? Some in the teens and some in, single digits, some up, months, days. But this trumpet has been blown, okay, as a warning to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right, of what? Of things to come, okay? And you may, like I said, I'm not making light, all right, of what happened, to these individuals. Because guess what? Jake only really goes into the army because they're poor, they're broken. They're broke. And like earlier, I was going into the video about the migrants, how, they can give the migrants, money or whatever, okay? But Jake is not going to get that same shake. Now, the migrants are Jake as well, okay? They're Israelites as well, okay? But the whole thing is to cause friction between the tribes. Now, here in Chicago, I've seen, okay, uh, people, uh, you know, like I said, you may see the news, you may see some people be saying, "Oh, you don't want them people in our neighborhood." Woo, most of that is just political stuff. Okay, the reality is, Jake, you know, they were once embracing each other. Okay, uh, um, I've seen, Jake out feeding. Okay, feeding, feeding the migrants. So there's, but now, okay, now you have, the migrants who, they're trying to bring hatred, okay, between Jake and the migrants, by, saying that, they have $15,000, and of course, uh, you know, Jake is upset about that, okay, because look, Jake, this is what you got to do, Jake. See, now it's getting even worse. Now you got to get killed just to even make $1. These are reservists, okay. Now I don't know if the reserve. I think the reserve. I don't know if the reserve is the main army. Okay, I forgot how it works. Okay, I thought the reservists were like people who go out to these places, but maybe they are the main army. I really don't know how that really works. Okay, but these people, these people have lost their lives. All right, and again, Jake doesn't really pick these lifestyles. Okay, this is what's left. Okay, like Biggie said, or either you back in the '90s or in the '80s, it was either you were slinging crack rock or you had a wicked jump shot. Okay, it's hard being young in the slums, eating 5 cent gum, not knowing where your meal's coming from. Okay, so and that's a reality. You know, uh, that's a reality. You see these Jakes, and they're in gangs, or that's what they were left up. That's what they're left to do. As you see, clear as day, America has the money. Okay, they have the money to help, but they're not going to help you, Jakes. Oh damn, my battery is dead. They're not going to help you, Jakes. Your only alternative is to either and that's how it's going to be with how it's going to be with that chip. See, before the war breaks out, World War III breaks out, they're going to come with this RFID chip. Okay, now they may be using these immigrants to sucker Jake in. Okay, and say, look, they're only getting it because they have the chip, and they're the first ones to get it, and they would do that, okay, because most of these migrants, they're already bowing to the whore, okay, they're already bowing to Babylon the Great, okay. So once because Jake is not going to be left out, man, okay, that entitlement, okay. Jake want to feel entitled, and so that's what's going to get a lot of these Jakes, and ultimately it's going to get a lot of people when you're dealing with money and the ability to do things. Social media is going to play a part, because it's not really going to be you know as much as about being able to get food, but it's going to be about uh, you know it's going to be about being left out. And that's one thing that Jake don't want to be, is left out. Okay? You have this new sentiment, of chasing the bag, being the boss. Okay? And this place, and Esau has lost, he has fumbled the ball, like the football game, just the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs, and this guy, he could have put the Ravens back in the game. Okay, he dove in the end zone. Okay, but he didn't have the ball firmly cuffed in his hand, and it was knocked out, which was another reason that lost them the game. And that's what's happening to America. That's what's happening to these Edomites. Okay, the so-called white man here in America. He's fumbled the ball. Okay, he's fumbled. It's a live ball floating around in the end zone right now. Okay, and he's not going to recover the ball. Okay, he's going to cough the ball up, and so he's not going to like that too much. But anyway, my battery's about to die. This was just going to be a quick lesson. All right, Lord willing, you were edified. We'll see what happens, whether there'll be an attack or just sanctions. All right, maybe they'll talk about it. Who knows? But Lord willing, you were edified. Till next time, Shalom.